channel, I talk a lot about following our dreams and goals and living a passionate life. Now, some might say, what's a passionate life? What is that? Well, only you will know what a passionate life is to you, because each person has their own dreams and goals, and you have to find out what that is. Someone who's living in the country, raising their own animals and food, I mean, that's the ultimate goal. That's their dream, their passion of theirs. And another person might be wanting to travel the world. Another person might want to just write and publish books. Another one might be an artist. Each one of us has something that we're just really into, that all we could think about, we get up and we're excited about it. And unfortunately, that's not your life. You would like it to be, but it's not. Some of you might be saying, well, I don't have a passion. I don't have that drive for something. You haven't found it. And I think often it's because we are so busy with just everyday life. You get up, you eat your breakfast, you go to the bathroom, take a shower, you go to work, you come home, maybe fill up the gas tank, stop at the grocery store, cook dinner. If you have kids, taking care of your kids, driving them around, and the next thing you know, you watch a little bit of TV and you fall asleep and you go to bed. And you start all over. And for some people, it feels like Groundhogs Day. If you've seen that movie, you know what I mean. You wake up, you do the same thing over and over and over, but you're not really fulfilled, and you're like, oh, I wish I need a change, I need something. And to make a change is not easy. I mean, if you're single and you don't have a whole lot, and you're renting an apartment, and like I said, you're just able to get up and go, it's not as difficult. But when you get older, you kind of get set in your ways. And if you have a family, if you've got kids, or if you got a house and you got stuff, I've talked about stuff, and I've been just getting rid of it like left and right, and I just never felt more free. But what I do may not have anything to do with what you want to do, so just keep that in mind. So when I speak, again, it's for me, and I want you to find what's good for you. So I just wanted to make this video to let you know that you can have a passionate life. Find that thing that makes you want to wake up in the morning and just go do it. Is it photography? Is it sports? Is it, what is it? What is it that just makes you tick, that makes you want to just go, 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 and you don't care if you sleep or not because you're so excited about it? Find out what that is and think, how can you make a living at it? Now, some people don't want to do that, and I understand. That's fine, because they're like, if I make money at it, then it's not fun for me anymore, and that's fine. But then, of course, you can't spend all your time doing it. And that's not what I'm really talking about. I'm talking about somebody who has to do something all the time because they love it so much. Having, a hobby that you don't mind doing once in a while, on the weekend, it's fun. Fishing, hunting. But if you like fishing and hunting so much that you wish you could do it every day, there is a way to make a living at it. You just have to do your research, and how can you do it? And of course, if you have family, you have to get them involved. It's a whole production. It's not easy. And that's what we've been doing. We finally said we're going to do what we want to do. And thankfully for me, I've been able to work from home, raise our kids, homeschool our kids, because of Rick. Rick either had a business or a job or both to support a large majority of what we've done in our lives. I've always earned as well. We took both of us so I could stay at home, so I was fortunate in that way. But I remember when the kids were little, I kept saying to Rick, because we've always wanted to travel, either RVing. I've been researching RVing for since Willow was a baby, 17 years, or any kind of travel. And we'd always say one day, one day. Now, it's not to say that we didn't really enjoy our lives. We loved the 10 acres in the country we lived in. We loved moving down to Florida. That was like another adventure for us. So we have done the things that we wanted to do, but not to the full extent. We would always say, well, one day we'll travel with the kids and go around the world with them, and wouldn't it be cool if they could learn different languages? And one day, it was always one day. And now if the kids are older, and Willow's going to be 18, Noah's going to be 15 this Wednesday, and I told Rick, I said, there is no more one day. I'm going to cry. It's there's no more one days. It's the kids are grown. They're going to be doing their own thing. I said, it's now or never. So that's when we decided to sell the house, put the house up for sale, to start decluttering everything, because you can't make changes or travel the world or be free to do things when you're bogged down with a lot of stuff. At least we can't. We're not multi-millionaires where we can have several houses around the world and we could just, bounce from house to house and be, that free. So we decided that we were going to just do this. So everything went on Craigslist or the consignment shop or donated to Goodwill or other people or garbage if it wasn't any good. We've already downsized like huge when we left Ohio to come to Florida. We finally had to stop saying one day, because especially if you got kids and you think they're little and you got all the time in the world, oh my gosh, it just flies. And you don't always know what's going to happen to you or your children. And if there's something you really, really want to do, then just do it. Make some plans. It could take you a whole year, 2 years to make this plan to whatever it is that you want to do. You like an RV adventure, for example. You want to go on the road for a year, or you want to live in Costa Rica for a year, or whatever your dream is, or you just want to work from home so you can be with your kids, or you just want to work from home even if you don't have kids. Find what that is that you want to do and make the plans. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it. Get your notebook out, take the notes, and I made a video called something about baby steps. Just take those little baby steps. If you're not working on that dream, that passion, that goal every day, because it takes work, it's not going to happen. And you're just going to be in Groundhogs Day. Now, if you like Groundhog's Day and you love your life just the way it is without change, and there are people who are happy with the life being the same every day, then you're one of the lucky ones. Now, I'm not going to say I'm not grateful and I'm not happy every day, because I am, but I do like change. I like adventure. I like trying new things. I like moving forward to different things. Life's just a lot nicer when you are feeling good here, and in your belly feels good, and your chest here feels good, and your mind feels good, because you're doing what you want to do. And the great thing about living a passionate life is when you are in a good place for yourself, you're able to do so much for others, because I personally think that's what this world and life should be about helping others. But if you're miserable, you're just going to make other people miserable. If you're happy and you're feeling good, you radiate that. I don't know if any of you know what law of attraction is, but I do believe that you attract what you give off. The more negative energy you give off, the more negative energy you're going to get back. Some people call it karma, maybe. Call it what you want, but I do feel when you're feeling good and you're spreading goodness and joy out there, you're going to get it back. Well, that's all I have for today. I hope you liked this video. Thumbs up if you like. Please share. Don't forget to subscribe and live a passionate life.